I am coming to you in the capacity of state citizen of North Carolina. I wanted to share something in particular that most of us don't get to ever get exposure to, and that is how we are classified under the personnel management for the U.S. office. And this classification is then distributed to all U.S. agencies, including Department of Commerce and National Science Foundation. And I wanted to just share Standard Form 181. This was revised in 2005, so this is not an old document. Most of the time, this document shows up at birth, and our parents are choosing the classification based on what they're given. I've learned now recently with having children that these classifications are built into hospital forms, so you wouldn't see a form that looks like this. It is these code words that we check to describe our ethnicity or race. Now, I would like to begin by saying that I am in no business to promote the continuation of race. I actually would like to recategorize all together, and I would like to have an open forum of dedicated individuals that can assist in that journey. But anyhow, American Indian or Alaskan Native, a person having origin in any of the original peoples of North and South America, including Central America, and who maintains tribal affiliation or community attachment. Now, most of the time when we see, I want to add something here. Most of the time when we see these classifications or categories, they don't have the definition attached to them. That's one thing that has to be addressed. I believe that starting 1902, when these classifications became a regular part of how we do business as a country, I believe if the definitions were attached to them, then people would actually pick something different. But either way, Asian, a person having origin in any of the original peoples of the Far East, Southeast Asia, or an Indian subcontinent, including, for example, Cambodia, China, India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Pakistan, the Philippine Islands, Thailand, and Vietnam. Black or African American, a person having origins in any of the black racial groups of Africa. That's it. Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islanders, a person having origin in any of the original peoples of Hawaii, Guam, Samoa, or other Pacific Islands. White, a person having origin in any of the original peoples of Europe, Middle East, or North African. I would like for you to add a comment, DM, send a message if you see something wrong with this categorization. I'll use another video to explain an essay that furthers my belief that this is our problem. This one sheet of paper is our issue, and one of the biggest things that stands out to me besides the definition of black is the fact that West, East, and Central Africa are all eliminated from this conversation altogether, which furthers me to declare that from 1900 to 1905, every melanated person was pushed out of this decision making. That's like a man making decisions for a woman. I would love to believe that this wasn't intentional, which I know that the incompetence behind this action has to be dealt with. But I want anybody that hears this, don't jump over to, oh, I'm going to just check white. I'm going to just check American Indian. There's something else here. If you go back to the Berlin Conference, and there were multiple countries making decisions for a whole continent without any representative of the continent there. 1902, census. There again are multiple countries coming together, making decisions for a nation that has no representation there to speak for itself. I'm going to end this video here. Like it if you're interested in knowing more. I'm working on becoming more open with my information that I get. Some side notes that you can take with you is this is Standard Form 181, and the other part that I'm excited about digging into is National Science Foundation. We have several agencies that have been put into place, private and public, that chose to do business immorally. So we're gonna deal with you. We're gonna deal with you one by one. I'm not gonna skip a beat. Try to take me out there.